Welcome back, Mother Douglas. Yeah, it's one of those kind of days. Actually, it's a toolbox tour, whatever kind of day. Because, yeah, it's slow and I'm bored. And there's sparkling wiggle issues that have been around here, and yeah, so la-di-da. Fantastic, beautiful snap-on roll cart from Facebook Marketplace. I've had it for a few years. It was cheap, and it's not exactly the prettiest, but it doesn't have to be because it works. So, my lovely goodie bucket. This thing, the top off. Yes. A win. Total win. Macrolite. Don't get it. It's not worth the money. I got it because it's blue and it's magnetic and I like blue. It's not worth the money. Random things, bits. UV light, stud, puller, air hammer bit I have yet to use, but it's a cool one because this one's 3/8 drive. You put a socket on there and a wrench, and it's kind of like an impact. Random adapters, PACCAR, 32mm filter housing socket, just random goodnesses. Magnet. Markers, paint pens. These for relief caps for surge tanks. To pull a vacuum on it. Normally my tread depth gauge is in there. It's in the truck. Rivets, batteries, Loctite, pipe dope, earplugs, razor blades. I'm a good boy. And if I have a truck that doesn't need to be started, I actually tag it out because people are people. Walmart punches, Walmart tape measure, they work fine. Couple drill bits. Top drawer, M12 high speed, and just a regular M12. Love them. M18. Okay. I have the M12 stubby, and it's a beast. But I got this off the truck for the impact and battery for $150. I'm like, yes, please. So that's where that one lives. The M12 is out in my vehicle. Chrome mid-length, metric, chrome mid-length, standard. This is all metric doohickery for the most part. That's 5/8. 8.4 differentials. Half-inch drive, half-inch 12.4 drive shafts. Little snap-on 1/4-inch body, 3/8 head. Couple extensions. This broke my old boss's brain. Because it's half-inch drive there. And it's 3/8 there. But you do that. And it's half-inch there. And 3/8 there. It broke him. He was not appreciative of it. That's okay. 1/4-inch, just, I don't remember. Whatever random brand. Amazon. They're 1/4-inch drive. They don't need to take a whole lot of abuse, and I don't use a whole lot of it. Enough of it. Most of these are Sunex for my 3/8 deep and shallow impact. Unless, of course, I've lost one. Like, that's a Matco one. Yeah. Because I lost it, and it happens. Extension, 3/8 drive, half-inch, 12-point. Tecton, that's the brand on that one. My little 1/4" drive cat ratchet. I like it. It's nifty. Cheapo chrome 1/4" swivel because I'm not putting a lot into 1/4", a lot of force, torque on them. Cornwell picks, yes, they're dirty. It's fine. Inspection mirror from pest control days. 8mm Allen for oil drain plug. Bolts? Not bolts. Drain plugs. Because they're plastic, and that's all you need. RBRT 6mm and just standard 5/16. This is a little blowgun. It's really freaking cool. I don't feel like running the compressor. Little pencil torch. Came in a 2-pack from Tractor Supply for like $10 or something like that. Pocket pry bar, number 1. Number 2 is somewhere in here or over wherever. And in the pocket stays the snap-on one because I like it. 1 is 16th, 12 point. This one's 3/4 drive. I got it from Rural King. It's for Volvo DEF filters. Mako flex head 3/8 locking flex head. I like it. Bought it off my buddy for a good price. This is the only ratchet I have bought new off of a truck. Everything else been used either on the trade-in bin or from a friend, something like that. Snappy, floppy, 1/4" Astro metric swivels. I like them. Astro, these are the nanos, but these are standard. Again, they're good. I like them. I don't remember where I got these. They're crow's feet. They're okay on sensors and injector lines. Let's see. Snap-on long handles 3/8 flex head. My brother-in-law printed out that handle for me. I like it a lot. I have broken the anvil on that, or the score drive, once before. Haba Fright. This little flex head, 1/2". Fantastic for differentials. For checking the levels and for the lower bolts. And then, of course, snap-on flex head long 1/2". Again, we have chrome standard mid-length. I don't remember the brand. That's like Mixed Power or something. I don't know. Gear wrench magnetic 5/8 spark plug socket because I do spark plugs on the CNG Cummins trucks. 1 1/4" with a 3/8 adapter for high pressure fuel filters for the CNGs. 1 1/4" for my Volvo drain plugs. 3/4" for the Cummins CNG drain plugs. 15/16 because shocks. And that's just all. Okay. This one's snap-on. I've had it for years. And it's like, well, I have it. Might as well use it. That's why it is shorter than the rest. Snap-on chrome mid-length 9/16 from the reefer days. Little magnetic 11mm 1/4" drive. I don't know why it's there. It just sits there. It lives there. More chromes. Mid-length Matco 15/16, mainly from the reefer days. Same reason I got this one, Matco 15/16. And draw number 2. SP Tools, little hook or pick and scraper set. Haven't seen that guy in months. It's fine. Cornhole. The hose picks, but they're the flat, so they shouldn't poke through. Gear wrench, indexing pry bar, because you totally always use the correct injector removal tool. Steelman magnetic extensions. Ooh, cobalt vice grips, cobalt vice grips. This little thing is cool. This is that ratcheting adjustable hammer. I like it. O'Reilly's extended, or Titan from O'Reilly's. Long reach. Cutters. These are the Icon flush cuts. I really like those. I'm all about spending the big bucks on Walmart for adjustable wrenches. That one, that one, that one. They work. Snap-on side cutters. The fancy TikTok pliers, whatever. And then these are the HJ47s. I like them. They work. I've had them for years. Got them when I was working outside up north. You can tell. These are just the Matco stripper crimpers for wires, larger and smaller. I think they're the exact same as the Lyle. I prefer the snap-on ones, but I don't have a snap-on guy, and I already have those, so whatever. Just two blowguns. Yeah, it's a cluster in here. So this little thing is really cool. It's a Mac 1. You spin the handle, and the bit spins in there. Great for hard-to-reach places. Line clamps, mainly for coolant lines. You can do it for airlines too, for seeing if something's backfeeding. Harbor Freight special screwdrivers. This one is my diff buster. So if I'm pulling a carrier out of a housing, I need to separate the seal, separate it. This is definitely not used as a pry bar, chisel, screwdriver. Metric and standard Allen wrenches, Tessa tape. It's cloth electrical tape. Works for harnesses. This is the Cornwell digital caliper. Snap-on clip removal tool. This little Sunex bit driver. You get it off Matco truck too, whatever. This thing is awesome. I got a couple bits I should probably replace in there. This is another one of those pen torches, but you have to have an external source to light it, and I don't feel like doing that right now. A exhaust gauge for PACCAR, and then feeler gauges for doing overheads, and then this is not the factory one. This is a Lyle engine barring tool for PACCAR. The PACCAR one's like $100, and I did not feel like spending that kind of money on it. So 61840 is that part number. A few different snap ring pliers. This one I had to get for purge valves on air dryers. It's another little wire crimper for if I'm repinning a connector that works-ish. Wrenches. Metric, Harbor Freight. Standard, Harbor Freight. Gear wrench, standard. Gear wrench ratcheting metric. This little 15/16 torque adapter. If you're doing... hold that thought. Okay. So if you're pulling a carrier out of a housing and you can't get your impact or whatever, you put it right there. You can use your long ratchet, and it's a lot nicer than trying to fight with sockets like this one especially. you're not doing a great job of getting a regular socket in there, you get that torque adapter, and then you put your ratchet there, and that's how you do that. 30mm ratcheting for brake calipers. 15/16 ratcheting. You can use it on carriers. I did a lot of dumb stuff with reefers, especially for the mounts with that. For $15, it should not still be alive. It's still alive. And then 1 1/4, 1 1/16, because they don't fit up there. The Icon flex head, reversible ratcheting double enders. So nice, so nice. Get them on sale, because if you're not going to get them on sale, you might as well just get like the Mountain. It's all the same thing. 1/2 inch 3/4 breaker bar. It's a little guy, little 1/2 inch breaker bar. 3/8 split beam torque wrench. My 1/2 inch split beam torque wrench is out in my vehicular manslaughter device. 1/4 inch torque wrench, because why not? 15/16 socket, 1 inch drive. Haven't used it in a while. Got it for one purpose, because for PACCAR, for the EPA 21s, there is a recall for replacing all of the main cap bolts. And when you do that, you torque them to 185 foot-pounds, and then you turn them 240 degrees. Even with the torque multiplier. Doing 12 of them 14 of them by hand sucks. It's no fun. So, that little socket on a 1 inch on the right, 1 inch pistol grip impact, that's how we did it. And then the 1/2 inch mid torque, yes. Drill impact driver, 9 amp hour battery, just random sockets. These are like all either Nico or Harbor Freight. They work just fine. Lyle taps. This one I had to use to do the PM sensor bunghole, and it worked beautifully. Worth the money. What are you, 2 inch axle nut for steers, caging bolts, extensions, 3/4 drive extensions. Yeah, metric standard. Little bit of a cluster, another blowgun, because that's where it fits. This little thing, I think it's the 1828. It's a frickin' beast for a 3/8 drive. Just cheapo extendo leads, back probe kit, Matco meter, Matco straight and 90. A couple lady feetses. The torch, because I liked it. You don't have to get one like that. I just liked it. These, they're 90-degree crimpers. In stupid areas, they're very helpful. Little hammer, 3-pound Menards special. But it works great. I think this is just a Walmart special. I'm pretty sure it is. And then my tire inflator, I have it like this with airline couplings, because if I need to hook up to something and give it air, it just makes it that much easier. Refractometer for depth, coolant, battery juice. I've yet to use it for batteries. These are extractors. I think it's the Nico ones. It's the same thing Matco sells, except not $80-something. These extractors work fairly decent, actually. And they're cheap. This right here. Love it. That's worth $120. Especially if you have brass fittings that are broken off in the valve. Yeah, eats it right up. Over here we have different filter wrenches, 6-inch Davco, 8-inch Davco. Yeah, I work on all sorts of trucks. Gloves, my pry bars, my cooling system pressure tester. It's the Astro one. What is it? 7856. But it has a Stant adapter on it. These are big snap ring pliers for when I need leverage. 94222 Astro. Cornwell vacuum coolant refiller. Worth it. And it's really not a bad price. I have an adapter for Kenworth, Peterbilt. I think it works for International and Freightliner as well. And then this one's for Mack and Volvo, but there's a certain size for it. I don't remember. It's a smaller one. Yes. Actually, put that back. Be a good boy. Snap-on pry bar set. No, you don't need them. Yes, they're nice. These, this, for the stupid freaking lug nut covers that you have to spin. I don't like them. These are just offset wrenches. El Cheapos for overheads. Cornwell air hammer kit. Cornwell air hammer kit with a few bits. It's very nice. I like it. And I have my gloves down there that work provides, and the Expedition I have a few more things. I have my DCF 900. I used that over the weekend, but that normally stays in there. Other random sockets. I have the gear wrench, Allen Torx socket set. That's essentially the same as the Blue Point one, just like a third of the price. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the nothing special that I use. I have little inspection camera that I use from time to time. Doesn't record video. It's not wonky wobbly, whatever. It works. So yeah, that's my day-to-day stuff that I use at work, because I'm not at a dealer anymore, so I don't need as much, and there's no room here to put my box that I had there. So take care now. Bye then. Have a good one. Remember, if it ain't tight till the ugga meets the dugga. Bye now.